Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to memory plan the week of the 17th of May. In my 7x9 vertical Tilly Journals planner, I'm using the leftovers of this dream kit from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use Tilly 10 to save you money there. I also have my stickers pulled out in my reusable Plannerface album. I have, excuse me Kiara, this washi from Colourful & Co, which I picked out ages ago because I absolutely love it, but I'm not 100% sure it actually matches, so we'll see. I really like it though, so I want to use it. And then I have these paint swatch overlays and these simple line overlays from my shop. Not 100% sure what we're going to use yet, but we will get there. And here is the week. So without any further ado, let's get the base of the kit down. So whilst I'm bobbing the base down, I want to talk about what was happening in detention centres for immigrants, which is essentially nothing short of ethnic cleansing. This has been going on for a long time, but I only learned about it recently. So essentially in detention centres, immigrant detention centres, this was late last year. I have no idea whether this is still going on. I would assume so, but yeah, there was reports of forced sterilisations, like multiple reports of forced sterilisations. There was a lot of refusal to test detainees for COVID, and there was shredding of medical records, which is just appalling. Like, it's nothing other than ethnic cleansing, and they're in filthy, disgusting conditions, and like, it's just horrendous that migrants get treated this way. Like, these are people that haven't had their court case yet, and you're treating them like they're criminals already by having them in a detention centre, and then to make them live in those surroundings is just nauseating at the thought. It's something I need to go and read a bit more about as well, I think. But yeah, I just wanted to share the fact that I'd learnt it recently, and I thought you might want to know too. Okay, so there we have the base of the spread. Let's zoom in and have a little look at the first half. Okay, so on Monday, I'm just going to bob in the boxes and stick in with my usual putting down the boxes and then running through what everything is as I talk through it. Obviously certain stuff I do like this little thing, bob in the icon at the same time, just because it makes more sense to get the spacing correct. But I'm trying to generally just put in the stickers, and then we'll come back to whatever I need to for what are the words I'm looking for, so that I can talk you through the rest of it. And I have not spaced this out correctly. I was quite worried about had too much space, so I left lots of space between each box, and then I ran out. Standard. Okay, so this big ass box is for the fact that I slept in. I slept in a lot on that day, which was not ideal. So I just thought I'd mark it in a nice big box. And then the next thing I'm marking in is actually being really, really tired. And I'm using the new Bloody Exhausted script from my shop to mark that. And this is genuinely how I was doing. Then next I'm going to mark in doing some editing there. Then I altered an A6 layout for that. Then I did a load of tidying up ready for our cleaners the following day. Then I binged some TV, and I suspect it was iZombie, and did some planning, and then I went to work for my evening shift. And as you know, I do like to try and keep consistent with how I work in work every day. We'll see whether I manage to stick to that. So that was Monday. Okay, so box time on Tuesday. Hopefully I will layer this a bit better and actually, you know, spread things out correctly and not just fuck up the whole day like I did. And again, I've got, when I pull it in, so the reason when I put in layering functional, I like to put the sticker in, because sometimes like this, the sticker is way bigger than the layering functional. So the only way to make it work is to put them in at the same time. There's quite a lot of big things on this day, so I'm actually not sure what I was going to do is going to fit. So so I might have to do something else, which is fine. In fact, I'm fairly certain I am. I might actually change this box for a smaller one. Let's put in a smaller box there, and I think rather than, I had a square box for that, I think rather than a square box I'll just use like a foiled quarter box instead. How big is this space? Is it fancy label or quarter box? Fancy label it is. My fancy labels are bigger than my quarter boxes, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain they are. So again, I slept in on Tuesday. It was a week of sleeping in, I think, really. I need to get my sleep pattern back to where I'm happy with it, because at the moment I am not. So that's there. And then next, I actually did my morning routine this day, so I've got that to mark in. Next, and then this is for being in my head. I wasn't having a very good day mentally. And then I'm going to mark something in on this box, but I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to put the laptop sticker in. Next up, I went to work, and it was a rough day at work. I don't know why it was such a bad day. I think I was just in my head and struggling. This thing was not enjoyable to do, but it needed doing, so I don't think that helped with how I was feeling. Shock horror. And then on the way home, to make myself feel better, I went and got some food. It wasn't proper a grocery shop, it was a make myself feel better grocery shop. Either way, I'm still going to mark it as groceries, even though it wasn't really, it was junk food, and I'm okay with it. Okay, so Wednesday, which is the last, somehow I've already got through the first half of this week. This video is going quite quickly, which is good to be fair, because I need it to. I've got quite a lot to do today. And it's quite late in the day already, but that's fine. And I'm just like, while I'm doing this, I'm coming up with more jobs I want to do. Not necessarily today, but in the next like month, which ain't ideal really. So again, I just put the girl in there and then because I wanted to know how things fit, and it's always better to you know, make sure it fits before you have left the sticker down for some time, because the longer stickers are down for, the harder it is to peel them back up. So again, I haven't actually got quite enough space this day, because again, I started off leaving too much space at the top. So let's leave much smaller gaps this time and try that again. So for those of you who like loved the Anna's vinyl that she had for a little, the temporary paper she had for a little bit, and attempted to go to premium matte, I find if you don't like stick them down fully, like if you need to be able to move them after a while, it doesn't work. But if you just need to move them after a second, after not long, if you just are really slow and like use a nail to pop your nail just under it and then slowly peel and hold down your paper, I tend to find things come up pretty well. But like once it's been down for a while, nope, not a chance. So yeah, that was my rearranging of that day. But to be fair, that's how I get stickers off reusable sticker albums. I like shove my nail underneath it as well. I don't know whether that's what most people do. I tend to have at least one nail. Don't know what I'm going to do when it breaks though. The one I'm used to using for now. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. This was a rough day. This was a rough week. I'm looking at this like, this was awful. Like, there was so much crap happened this week. And I was not in the best headspace any of the days. Oh, I didn't say what any of that is. So I slept in and then I did some editing. This is to say that I was on the struggle bus that day. I was in my head, really. And then, where am I? So that was to say I was like having a bit of a breakdown, in my head, having a bit of a breakdown. Work being annoying about annual leave, my work shift, and then I got McDonald's to make myself feel better. So that is the first half of the week. There's a little like mini Viv wiggle, and I will turn over and have a look at the second half. Okay, so we've only got 2 more days with 4 boxes on, and then Saturday and Sunday are going to be longer. We've got Nala trying to squidge in as well. because I just find that like I generally have between, I don't know what the right number is. I tended to have quite a lot. I actually want to save the smaller hexagon. I pulled out a small hexagon, but I want the big one when there is a big one because of how big this sticker is. I find that, what was I in the middle of saying? The days with, oh, I don't think I'm going to fit everything on. I might cover up that a bit. I still have tons to mark. I don't think I want this to be that big. I think that's why I pulled out the small hexagon. Let's go back to the small hexagon. I was thinking I had quite a lot of, we're just, Nala please, now is not the time. Playing the game of how many things can I fit in one day. I think it's because I've got, Nala, bum in face is not appreciated. Okay. We'll worry about that in a second. Sweetie, please. Then we've got a third box. Then we've literally got 3 more things to fit in, and I just don't think it's going to happen. So, how am I going to do this? First off, by putting this back down straight. And this in straighter. So the middle thing has to be, is work, so it kind of has to be that size. And then can we just use, so let's switch this box, pattern box, out for a non-patterned thing. Then I think if we use 2 little things it'll fit. I think that will be the way forward. Sweetie, please can I be able to see what I'm doing? Walking between me and the camera constantly is not very helpful. There we go. We could make one of these a slightly bigger box, but not much. Like, I don't know, little things are the same size as those. Quarter boxes are much bigger. Do we have the flag? No. Well, I don't have anything slightly bigger, I don't think, so to make it slightly more interesting I'll use the other appointment label. And that will be fine. Cool, so that's got everything to fit in a bit better, I think. I hope. Because I'm not actually sure I've got enough boxes still. So we'll find out. Thursday I didn't sleep in, I just stayed in bed for ages after I was awake. Then I did do like my semi-morning routine. I mostly did it in bed, I'm not going to lie to you. It was mostly done in bed. And then I spent some time just relaxing because it was much needed after the last couple of days and I felt like I needed to refresh so that I could feel a bit better. Then I did a big Netflix binge of iZombie. And I'll probably write in iZombie there if I remember. Then I did some memory planning while I was watching iZombie. Then I'm going to mark in that I was feeling a bit more refreshed. Come on, sticker, peel up. Yes, I did leave the right number of boxes. And I was so glad I'd taken the morning for myself. Then we're going to mark in work. And last but not least, I'm going to mark in something that happened at work. Because of, you know, patient privacy, I'm going to not say. Okay, Thursday I've not got very much to mark and I didn't seem to have very many boxes either. So I'm a little bit worried this is not going to fit and there's not a huge amount I can do about it because these are the boxes I have. And this is all I have in this colour scheme. So I've had to like make my own flag and everything. So yeah, and I think that will be absolutely fine because I'll leave the flag a little bit more space and just like layer it. And that should be fine, so it doesn't look as different as it is from the others. Cool. So again, first thing I'm marking in is having a lie-in because apparently I can't sleep enough at that. I couldn't sleep enough last week. So like this is last week when I am filming this, but it's like 2 weeks ago. Well, it's quite a while ago by the time you're seeing it. Then I hung a load of washing up. Then I did a load of PC redating of files. Let's centre that a bit better. As usual, I like to centre things. Then I ate some nugs in front of the TV, went to work, and I was in recess at work, and I actually enjoyed work for the first time in forever. So that's there, and that was all that happened on Friday. So on to Saturday, which is purple, and this, like, I'm not used to this not having. I've had every day so far this week has had a 4-box on, so I'm like, oh, I've got space. But do I? Because I have a lot more things to mark. But then I'm like, but maybe I don't, or do. Who do I? I don't know what's happening. Because apparently that's how I talk. I'm sort of joking, obviously. But yeah, no, I do find it quite hard to work out spacing in planners, because yeah, I do have more space on this day, and I'm not quite used to it or sure how to work with it, I think is the correct phrase. And I think I'm going to need to pop in a what's it called? What is it called? Divider to split up the day a little bit. I think I'll probably split it around this box, unless I've got a bigger purple coloured box. I don't know, do we class this as purple or pink? I think I'm just going to switch it up. Why not? It's like mostly purple, isn't it? Kind of mostly pink as well, but who knows. I'm going with it. It's happened. It's too late. If you think it's pink, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, so let's not start from the bottom. So I again slept in. Is that a surprise? Not even a little bit. And so that's there, and then I pulled stickers for videos there. Soja and I had a little bit of a bicker, so I'm just marking that in. Then I did loads of filming. Yeah. Which I have a film script as well. I'm quite liking using cameras for filming. Then my mum came over for a short bit, and we looked at wedding venues there. Oh, I've got one box too few. So this cannot be that. Bye bye, half box. I don't need you after all. No. Sorry. They were weird noises, but I'm going with it. So I need that quarter box back, and then I need something else in purple. What do I have in purple still? Flag. Hello, flag friend. Oh, that means those boxes are on the wrong way around though. Unless... No, not really. It's like, unless I can switch Aru something, but I can't. So, we're going to have to attempt to get that dino off that appointment label. I don't really know how that's going to go down. Probably badly. It's going badly so far. I'm scratching the ink off of it. No, Kiara, do not eat the sticker on Mummy's finger. You can eat her nail, I suppose. But I'd rather you didn't too. Yeah, go see what that noise was. Go on. Nah. Nah, Mama's fingers are far more interesting. Seriously, she is literally biting me. I think she's trying to clean me. No. Oh my god, that sticker is so wonky now. I do realise you can't see a thing and you can only see her head. But that's fine. So that's for editing. Thank you, Kiara. You going to show them what you were doing? Yeah, that's right. You're literally biting me. I shouldn't encourage it really, should I? I'm using that dino sticker again because CBA to get a new one up. And then this flag is to mark in date night. And I kind of... No, right. No more biting. Right, sorry. I've just removed Kiara because I was being bitten to pieces. I'm going to try and peel this. Oh no, I don't need to peel the sticker off it. Oh yes I do. I want to try and switch over these two stickers so that date night is on the thing because it's a much bigger sticker. So that's going to go there, and this whole sticker is going to come up for about a 50 billionth time. Approximately 50 billionth time. and go there with a date night script that I just ripped in half. There. And then this flag is going to go back in the gap for Mario Kart. Whew, got there in the end. Right, on to Sunday. We have got, let's pop the boxes in. I think Sunday might be a bit better. I'm not sure, because I never seem to get the spacing right on these days at the moment. It's just how I roll, apparently. And I think it's because like the first, like there's a lot of things, but the first few things are all quite little, so I don't want to mark them very big. So I've got like 4 things in that first box, and then I've only got 5 things to fit in the rest of the day, so I'm definitely going to have too much space here. But that is future me's problem, and by future me I mean current me, because I've only got a couple more boxes to put in. And I have tons of space. So what I'm going to do is put a divider somewhere there, because these things are all to mark that I was staying up late and what I was doing. Well, to be fair, I finished making planners. Oh, I could actually bob another thing in there. I could bob packaging up the planners in. If I've got another blue box, I think that is probably what I'll do. I will grab this quarter box here. No, not that. I just saw a squared off quarter box that I want to pull in instead. Just because, yeah, I think it'll look better. There. And then, I mean, the other thing I could have done is I could have put this half box on its side. They were the two like obvious options. If we just pull that down a tiny bit, this down a tiny bit, basically gonna leave a bit more space around that, and that will be fine. So I don't know why I have an orange sleeping sticker, but that's what I got, so we're going with it. It doesn't really match the spread, but I think it might have been the last one on the page and I wanted to use it up. So marking sleeping in as usual, and then my morning routine as usual. Then we did the tidying, and I have put this on the wrong side. So for tidying, I've just got tidy script as well. Then the bed is to mark changing sheets. Then did designing mostly of planners. I've just got that to mark in that quarter box, and I think this quarter box is going to come a tiny bit even higher. So I think it will look better. So I've got a design script for that, and I'll probably write in the word planners underneath if I remember. Then I got this to mark in making planners. Then I'm going to mark in doing the postage there. Then I stayed awake to prep for night shifts, had a Netflix binge, and some relaxing time. And that is the entire week, but we do need a postage, some sort of postage sticker. So I want some sort of like sticker envelope type thing. Hello envelope friend, you will work perfectly. Cool. So let's open her up and see what we've got. So here is the finished spread before the pen. I love how it's looking, it's so cute, and I do think the washi tape works after all that. I did just bore you for a little minute. So yeah, I'm going to go through and write everything in. I always love how colour blocking looks in these spreads. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but it's just beautiful. And I'm not going to stop doing it anytime soon. Like, I'm not going to do it every spread. I'm not one of those people. I don't feel the need to do it every spread, because I don't want my spreads to look like too samey ever. And I think particularly with the full boxes, and I think colour blocking with the full boxes makes it a little bit like less obvious that what you're doing. So I think it works really well, and I think it looks gorgeous. But let me know, what do you think down below? Do you think colour blocking is beautiful, or do you find it a bit like old style? I'd love to know. Okay, doke. So there we have the finished spread. I obviously just haven't filled in that box, but yeah, I love it. I love how it's come together. There's obviously not much left in the kit. I've done a really good job of using it up. We've got a couple of boxes and stuff, but not very much at all. So that's those. The only thing I keep from kits, by the way, is I will steal off these the doodle icons because I absolutely love them. I don't know why, like I don't take anything, like if there's third boxes left I'll sometimes take those as well, but I very rarely have third boxes left because I love them. So like I'll steal that box as well. But other than that, this all goes in my like reusable sticker album. Sorry, this all goes to my destash pile, which I need to actually destash at some point. I give them away, don't actually destash. But yeah, so that's all I have for this video. That's all I've got for this video, and Kiara is saying bye-bye too. Thank you for watching. Comment, like down below if you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!